Okay. Next up, we're going to go through John and Anna's wish list for Christmas. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Mine are more tangible gifts, and hers are more abstract. So we have John and Anna's wish list, the 3 top gifts. Okay, my first one is a cool iPod Touch, and aren't they cool? You can just listen to music, and you can fit so many songs.
It's crazy.
Can you believe technology now?
But honestly, I think it's too much.
You do?
I think it's way too much. Like, iPod was supposed to be for music.
Right.
Why are they incorporating everything? I saw a TV with, like, you can go on Facebook on your TV, and, you know.
Are you kidding me? I saw it on a refrigerator. You can go on Twitter on your refrigerator.
That's too much.
Can you believe that? So, I think a cool iPod Touch would be cool because I actually don't have one. So I think I may get one of those. So.
Nice.
And next thing that I chose was an Xbox 360 with Kinect. I've been game systems are pretty cool. So I've actually never played the Xbox, so I would be interested in playing.
Do you play video games a lot, Johnny?
I don't, but I do like the.
I've never seen you play one.
No.
And you want one? What's this?
I do want to play the. I did when I was young. I liked the Mario and like
Sonic,
stuff like that.
Yeah, Sonic.
Was fun. I like the simpler ones.
Right.
You know, the ones that are more like complex. I can never get past like board 1 on those things.
And nowadays the new remotes that they have with the swivel sticks, you like move it a little bit and you go in a complete circle. I'm like, wow, like it's so hard. Like the racing games, it's so difficult.
Have you played any of the new video games?
Oh,
Probably
are you kidding?
Not, right?
No.
And the last thing I picked was a digital camera. Is it Nikon 1 camera?
Oh, that's a good brand.
Yeah. So of course.
Ashton Kutcher is in those commercials.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. And you know, with being on TV and doing camera stuff, you know, having a digital camera is a pretty cool thing. So, and you can take those memories, take pictures of, you know, your kid.
Right.
So, and I just got a cat a few months ago.
You did?
Yeah.
His name
is Pablo.
Oh, how fitting.
And so that's my real Christmas gift was my cat, because he sleeps with me. He's you know, he even takes a shower with me for crying out loud.
That's great. That's
he
great.
comes,
Scared of water? That's
he comes right in and sits on the ledge, and he loves water. Yeah. So he doesn't jump in, but no, he's
a
big now. He's like 4 pounds now, 4 or 5 pounds now. So. That's me, Pablo.
Oh, what a cute face. Little hat. He's got a little hat on.
Yeah, and he is the cutest cat ever. So I'm really lucky that I have Pablo. So I know you picked some more abstract stuff. Your stuff isn't physical. Aren't physical items that you picked. But what did you pick?
Number 1 would be true love when it's right. You know, you never want to force a good thing. True love when I'm ready for it. Mentally, emotionally. You know what I mean? Because, you know, someone has to have their own stuff together first before they decide to be with somebody else. But I would love true love. Real love. You know, love is the most important thing, I think.
Amen.
Amen. Number 2 would be happiness. Because everybody loves to be happy. And don't get me wrong, like I'm an unhappy person, because I'm very happy and very thankful for everything I have, everything I don't have. But happiness is always at the top of my wish list for anything, you know.
Absolutely.
But happiness for me comes from like helping people and, you know, taking negative things and bringing them into something positive. That's happiness to me.
Okay.
Seeing others happy. And number 3 would be being able to leave my mark on the world.
So what kind of mark would you want to leave?
I would just want to be remembered. I mean, if I could, my biggest wish would be like just to be remembered forever. Like,
so you want to have like a legacy.
Physically, and be remembered in a positive way. Like being able to change the world in a positive way.
And I believe we all want those things. We all want love when it's right. We all want happiness. And, you know, some of us want to leave our mark as well.
I'm very general, right? Like.
Yeah, but that's good, you know, and you're being yourself. So what would you want for Christmas, Dawn? What would be something?
I really would want to see no more hunger.
No more hunger.
No more hunger with the world. And more love. More of us reaching out to each other. And no more disease.
Yeah.
Disease this year has really taken a toll on people. And I always believe that disease is dis-ease in the body.
Oh, yeah.
So that's my wishes. I mean, material anymore, I don't even look at that.
Right.
But when you can look in, and when you go to a nursing home and you visit the nursing home people, and some of them don't have anybody, and you can look in their eyes and bring them something that you might have got at Goodwill. And it's like giving them $1 million and seeing that smile. You know, we got away from that. When I was growing up, it was always, your neighbors are your family. You know, we sat out on our stoops. I lived in Arbor Hill. We sat out on our stoops, and everybody took turns making something, and we were very poor. So, you know, we would always make bread, cut the corners off the bread and put sauce on it and put mozzarella because we didn't have anything else. And that was really what it was all about.
And that was good enough.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That filled us up.
to like the elderly
Nursing
homes,
homes.
the nursing homes, like not even the gift would, I think, make the person happy at the visit. People need to be visited.
Touched. They need to be touched. We got
Human
away from
contact.
touching.
Yeah. And it's funny that you mentioned this because the other day I had an extended discussion on this about being in a nursing home. And I just feel like once you're in a nursing home, you're kind of going there. I mean, I don't mean to sound harsh, but you're kind of going there to die. And, you know, I would never personally want to be in a nursing home because I just feel like you don't have any freedom. It's like it's like being in jail.
Well, it depends. Some nursing homes are people young as like in their 40s, and it doesn't necessarily mean that, you know,
Because
they need help.
Yeah, they can't be taken care of at home.
But
But a lot of them have curfews. You know, you have to be in at a certain time, or you can't go outside without permission. You know, there are rules that I mean, of course you need your
Right.
rules, but
For the safety
it's
of
not
the
like living by
building.
yourself, you know, having that freedom of, you know, being able to go
Doing
and
what you
want to do. So personally for me, you know,
Right.
I get it with other people, but for myself, I wouldn't want to be in a nursing home.
And I'm just scared of, like, I wouldn't want to be in a state where I wouldn't be able to take care of myself on my own.
Right.
That's what I'm scared of. Like, I don't want to be in a position, that's what I think of when I think of nursing home. Like, I think of not being able to take care of myself. And that kind of strips away your pride and your feeling of integrity.
Right.
Especially when you age, you want to still have that sense of grace and pride. And if you can't take care of yourself on your own independently, it kind of strips away from your...
And you have to be careful also. You say you're worried about that. Usually, you know, when you worry about something so much, it becomes
happens.
real.
Right, right.
Because it's our thoughts, and we've got to be very careful of our thoughts. And some people in the nursing homes are, you know, they love being there.
Right.
Yeah.
Because
Some of them
they're with
are,
other
yeah.
people of their same age.
Right.
You know, and some it isn't so happy for. And that's the ones I'm talking about, the ones
Right.
that don't get visited.
Absolutely.
And they have to be there because their bodies just won't do what
Right.
they
Yeah,
need
just
to
to
do.
clear that
It's
up,
the
there are
person.
people that are happy there, and
There are.
you know, they
There are.
otherwise they'd be home lonely.
Yes.
So you know, it
And
is a
for their
good thing.
safety,
I'm
some
not
of their safety.
anti nursing homes. That's
No,
for
of
sure.
course.
Yeah.
Just want to
There's
make
just
that
like a
clear.
negative
Yeah.
stigma attached to it, you know,
Right.
kind of.
Yeah. And I couldn't imagine working at one because you get attached to these people. You see them day by day, and then one day you come in and they passed, and it's so sad.
Well, I do hospice, and lots of times, you know, the four-letter F word would keep us from doing anything, and that's fear.
Right.
And sometimes if you could just hold that person's hand, because, you know, they are going to a better place.
Right.
Some of them can't, you know, their minds are there, but their bodies aren't. So some of them are, you know, they're happy. And if you can just hold their hands or just talk to them, you know, I say that to many people. That's my challenge to people. Go into a nursing home and just visit. Because you might be that person someday there that has nobody. And you'll remember the time that you went in, and you get so much more. People say, why do you do the volunteer work? You get so much
It's
more.
enriching.
It is enriching.
And
Even if it's sad when someone passes, the fact that you helped is so important.
And you know where they're going.
And our society doesn't respect older people, I mean, in general. I mean, it's all about youth and being young and beautiful
Yeah,
and
this
pretty.
society is obsessed with
Yes.
youth.
Yeah, and I feel like we should respect our elders and, you know, honor them. And I
Those
think
are the
you
ones that
mentioned
deserve
that
the
before.
most respect.
Right. So, and we're all going to
The
get
babies
there.
and the
We're all
elders.
going there. Nobody's getting any younger. So, you know, I've seen people say, you know, like, oh, he's old or she's old. And I'm like, well, you're
Like
going to
it's-
get there
right.
too. We're all going to get old.
But like it's a disease or something. Oh,
Yeah.
he's valid. Like, what are you talking about? It's
Right.
mutability. We all age. Like, get over it. Like,
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, all right. Shifting back to the Christmas mode, we go on our tangents here. That's right.